Oh, she slid up to that. I am so much better. So I've said before so many times that it's not a word anymore. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, a voice teacher, a performer, and it's snowing outside. It's actually really, really pretty. Should I quickly show you? Yay, snow! The view's just a tree, but there you go. In today's reaction video, we are going back to a musical theatre compilation. I love watching these. I have not watched this one, which is why I thought I'd wait until we're reacting with this together. As seen by the title, I will be watching the Legally Blonde So Much Better Climx comparison. I'm so excited. As always, in this comparison video, we are not judging who sang it best or who did it better. It's also one performance that we're seeing of this performer singing this part of the song. We don't know how they were feeling that day. Everything affects the voice. So remember to be kind. We are just analysing what the singer is doing and breaking things down and having some fun. Before we continue with the video, do go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up, and the bell button to be notified anytime I post. And also do go and follow me on Instagram because I want to get you all involved more with what I'm reacting to and what sort of covers I'm doing. I want to hear from you. Anyway, headphones at the ready! She's using her whole body to anchor that note. It's such a long note, and it's a C sharp, I believe. She's also doing something really lovely on the I am so much better. On the bottom note, she's not staying as long. I am so much better. She is not staying too long on those bottom notes because she's preparing herself for the uber long note that's to come. So that's super clever. She also had a really lovely shape at the end of that than before on the or. She's making it really, really long. What I mean by long is that it's not wide, it's not spreading, which can result to a shoutier sound. By keeping it long and rounded, we have more control over the sound at the end, and rather than it kind of not be in our control. But I love her. Quickly pause it, but she's doing the exact same thing. Could be the classic Elle Woods, just to use your arms at the last bit, but it does help. There's a lot of twang going on in this performance as well, which is her way of singing. She's doing great. She's not moving her head once it's in that position. She's not moving, just in case. Fair on her. And also, I love the jump at the end, just to like release all that. A bit lower. Oh no. Oh, I think she maybe wasn't too well. I am so much better than before. Oh. So yeah, she had really nice placement with her mouth being in that lovely rounded shape. Her chin was down. It was actually forward, which a lot of these singers, as we saw the two previous ones, like to have their head a little bit tilted to the side. She was also using her knees to plie into that last note to get that right connection and grounded and anchoring. She was a little bit raspy. She was just having an off day. Bless her. The piano man's playing, singing along. This is so cute. So what this person has done is the note before, than before, than on the B, that was confusing, than before. She's already set herself up so she can anchor it already. She doesn't have to take a breath before. Do people take a breath before? Personally, I wouldn't want to. Then before, you'd want to have it all on the same, because it's the same word. But yeah, she's helped her a little bit. Then before, so she's grounded already. The arms Good to come along. Yeah! Faster. Ooh. Got the neck tilting again. Oh, she came off the note at the end. I just want to also mention that she was a lot more chest dominant than that. I think that's what's kind of pulling it down just a little bit. It wasn't wavering off pitch, which sometimes that does happen when we are putting a little bit too much chest in there. But I think just for it to feel more sustainable within yourself, you'd want a bit more balance there. Ready. Yeah, I thought they dropped something, but they're picking up the dog at the back. She also, on that than, could you hear, than before? Let me just get back to that note. I am so much better. So what's happening there is that we're just getting into that right placement for her. Then, yeah. She's kind of warming up before doing the note during the song. What? Yeah, would be how to include that in your warm-up to get that note. Yeah. You want to get to that ugly place before. So I've said before so many times that it's not a word anymore. But she is using it kind of before just to set her up there as well. Dutch. Ik ben zoveel beter. Oh my god, this has made me so happy. Oh, nice. Well, I don't know how I feel about the little break in between, but maybe that's what was written in the Dutch version of this. I don't particularly like it because that's not what we're used to, but it still works. It was really lovely placement, still on that or vowel, so it's really nice and balanced. Oh, you can hear the male voices in this. Again, we took another break just to keep on that note throughout the whole of the note. This, I mean, I don't know if it's a school or college production, I'm not really sure, but it's just not what we're used to. So that's why it's a bit like, but actually it was really well placed. That van was really healthy as well. She took a little moment to herself and then they went, which was quite nice. I'm sorry, that better. Oh, I quite liked that. Yes! All these years at the end, that was good. Oh, this one's a little bit out of sync, but it's fine. Oh, screech that, yeah. That was a bit wider. The one before as well felt a bit more balanced, maybe a bit more heading towards a head dominant mix. Whereas this one, still, it was quite 50-50, close to 50-50. Whereas this one felt a little bit more open and wide and shoutier. Maybe that's why we were dropping towards the end. but still great. Oh, I like this transitions. She voiced. Oh. They stopped towards the sassy pose at the end. It was also quite nice to see how, because they weren't using their body and arms, that's maybe part of the reason why they had to stop and they couldn't finish the whole phrase. When we use our arms, we're obviously using our whole body. It's not just here or the stomach, you know. Well, then we use our stomach and we use our place, but we use our knees to bend and we use our arms to anchor and our back. It's not just the voice. So that's, we can kind of compare those two together to see how one was more sustainable, but she still did great. So much! Put anyone off. Love her. Oh, she slid up to that. Lucy Jones has such a great mix, a balanced mix. You can hear so much speech-like quality in there, but obviously it can't all be speech and belty up there from our chest. It has to be a mixed belt, because otherwise it's just too much pulling and reaching, and you can't just be in a head voice, otherwise it doesn't have the same feeling and passion as needed for the song. But she does it so well. If you haven't watched What Bacon Can Do, her little thing at the end. But anyway, there's a little breath in between the four, which I didn't expect from Lucy, but I don't know, we don't know how she was feeling that day. Yes. We know what I'm going to say. Ooh. Oh, she did a nice slide, I think. Up there. Again, it has to be going into more of our head voice, but still including that speech-like quality, which is going to get more of an equal balance up there. I love the little shoulder arms at the bottom as well. They said before rather than before. Then before. I don't know if one's more easier than the other, I don't know. Another ad. I bet that year at the end is just them being like, we did it! It went well, we smashed it, we can now go on to the next page. What I love in this little section that we're watching as well, we can see the different meanings behind each I am so much better. I am so much better each time, because it's repeated 3 times. We're watching the same sentence 3 times, however many people we're watching sing. But each time a singer, an actor sings that line, it's for a different meaning. I was obsessed with Legally Blonde and I watched all the behind the scenes, and it's like, what do you mean on each one? So I love seeing what they're going through. Right back. Oh, sometimes it's just like the adrenaline, the emotion from the song just takes over. It's great. Yeah, I think that's like the classic pose as well. The knees bent like this or something, like just to help with that last note. Great. Oh, yay. I love this song so much because there's just such a journey happening for Elle during this song. Obviously throughout the whole musical there is. Just during this song she starts off and she's still like looking over at Warner and focusing on that. Then even throughout the song there's a part, the middle section, that she's like, actually I'm gonna focus on something a bit better because I am so much better than before. One tip to take away with you from this video is notice what your mouth is doing when you're singing. Sing in front of a mirror or record yourself, it really does help. Go ahead and click that subscribe button, the thumbs up button and the bell button, and I shall see you next week for another video, or in a couple days. See you later!